Are
I'm
we
gonna pull up my
twins?
yeah.
I'm freaked.
If I dye my
freaked
hair
out.
blonde, you better watch out.
Yeah, I'm freaked out.
I'm coming
Drew's
for your
coming
gig.
for me. Drew's like, I'm Hayley Kiyoko.
Yeah. Hey everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Comment Section Show. Sorry, me, your favorite. Everybody knows me. Who cares about me? On to the guests. Today we have the iconic, the legendary lesbians. Let me fucking hear ya. Hayley Kiyoko. Woo!
Thanks, Drew.
Oh my God.
I could hear the lesbians screaming.
You hear them, they're strapping up and they're ready to go. I've been conquering lesbian mountain lately. Like I just had Lucy Dacus on.
Oh my gosh,
so there you go.
You're just taking us one by one.
Like Thanos, I'm taking it one by one.
I love it.
Collecting y'all.
I love it.
I'm so honored to have you here.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
Before we jump into it,
Okay.
I do have to tell you something because there has been a running bit about you, but not at expense of
Oh my
you.
gosh. What's been happening behind my back?
It will be at the expense of my lesbian sister, Dason. She's not here currently, but I do have to tell you because I've talked about it on the show for now years that you were my sister's lesbian awakening. If you can believe
I'm
it.
so honored.
From Lemonade Mouth.
Wow.
Yeah, she was really into that movie, and it was very confusing to me at the time because she hated musicals and she didn't really care for the music. So I was kind of confused. I was like, why do you love this movie so much?
Because
Now
she
we
be
know.
gay.
Yeah, she be gay.
Wow.
As hell.
Her name's Dason?
Her name's Dason, yes.
Love you, Dason. Determinate. Be heard, be strong, be proud.
And I did ask her for her permission to bring it up to you.
Wow.
And she said yes. And then she said, I'm glad I'm not going to be there. For when she was. Normally she's at every recording I do.
Oh my gosh.
So
Wait, really?
Yeah. So I had to get this out of the way.
Wow.
Yeah. I had to tell you that.
Thanks for breaking the ice.
You were pivotal in her awakening. And I'm grateful to you because I'm really glad my sister's gay. Thank God.
Yeah, thank God for you.
There's only room for one annoying straight girl, and I filled the shoes.
We can only have one.
Yeah, we can only have
in
one.
the family. Yeah.
But I'm honored to have you. You are ledge.
Thank you so
much. And I really want to get into what you've been up to lately because obviously you have some really exciting project coming out soon.
Yeah, it's basically the most important project of my life.
Yes.
It's called Girls Like Girls.
Yes.
The movie.
The movie. The one. The only.
The one. The only. I was saying earlier, like, it's so weird. I don't recommend working on something for over 10 years.
You don't think?
No, I literally look insane. But it's been 10 years of trying, Girls Like Girls came out in 2015. It was a song, a music video. I wanted it to be a film. It wasn't working out. I wrote it into a book. And then years later, it got greenlit. And now the movie is going to be in theaters, which I also, when we were shooting this movie, I was like, I hope someone sees this film. Even the lead actress was like, where is it going to be? I was like, I have no idea. And so to actually like be in movie theaters nationwide, June 19th it's mind blowing. And to be able to know that we're like weeks out, it's such a odd feeling.
Yeah, I'm sure.
It's like, it's been something I've been working on for so long that I haven't been able to share with people. And so now I'm just giving it away to the next generation.
Does it feel like completing the circle a little bit?
Totally. It feels like I'm completing the circle, and also like people were like, oh, does it feel like the end? And I'm like, no, it really feels like the beginning because I've just been desperately wanting a film like this to exist. And like, how come it takes 10 years to get a film made like this?
No, for
with
real.
Two girls falling in love, ending in hope. And I've like thinking about being able to buy tickets to go see a movie like this in theaters to see myself like represented, having two Asian leads and like all of it. There's a lot going on,
and it's AAPI month.
And it's AAPI
Look at
month. It's Pride month.
Yeah, it's Pride month.
There's a lot going on.
There is so much happening, and it's all at the perfect time.
I know, and it's so funny because like some people will be like, "Oh, like you're so niche," or like what you do is so niche. And I'm like, "How is it so niche? We got Asian Americans, which are like predominantly everywhere.
Right.
We've got queers, we've got women. It's like, this is mainstream.
Yeah,
Girls Like Girls is mainstream.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
We need this.
Especially, I feel like Girls Like Girls, the music video, I feel like has had a resurgence with younger gays, the new generation of gays in the last like 5 years. So if anyone needs it, it's them.
Totally. And it's been really wild to meet people because I didn't realize how young my fan base was when I released the music video in 2015.
Right.
Like some of them were 9. Like they come up to me and
crazy.
they're like 19 or 20 and they're like, oh, I watched that music video when I was 9 years old.
Which is crazy.
Which is so crazy.
That's insane.
And so it's just like, I'm so excited for the new generation to get to experience it and also like have every generation experience it. Like even I was saying, like, even though it's called Girls Like Girls, it's such a universal story because whether you're straight or queer, every single person has had that experience where you've had to go up to someone and be like, do you like me or not?
Right.
Is this going somewhere or not?
Right.
Which is terrifying.
Yeah,
that feeling of being like either like happy or obliterated and like getting your heart broken.
Yeah.
Everyone's experienced that.
Especially at that age where you're like,
it's life or
everything
death.
is life or death.
Yeah, you're 17. You're like, I'm going to marry this person.
Yeah, like everything is the most serious thing in the entire world.
Yeah.
I think that's beautiful.
Thank you. So that's like the experience of Girls Like Girls when they see it's like they are young, but like it's through the lens of more of a mature lens because when you're 17, you think you're 35.
Yeah, it's true. I think
like you literally feel like this is it.
Yeah. Do you ever get questions like that from younger people, especially when they're like, I feel like I'm so far behind. I feel like, and they're like 19 years old. And you're like, oh my God, you have so much time.
Well, my lead actress, Maya DaCosta, was 18 when we shot this movie.
Oh my gosh.
And
a baby.
I felt ancient. I'm not old, but I felt ancient. And I was like, don't worry.
Yeah.
And I felt like the classic person of like, you know, things will work out. And once you turn 30, things will start getting clearer. You know, which is
unfortunately
10 years plus away from you.
Give yourself about 10 more years. You'll figure it out.
Totally.
Well, this is like, okay, so this project is huge, obviously, but it's also like a directorial debut.
My directorial debut.
So I would love to know, like, how was it directing? How was it like existing in that art form, making your own piece of art?
It was like coming home. Yeah. I've been fighting so hard to just be able to have an opportunity to do what I thought I would love to do and to be able to do it and be like, oh my gosh, this is it.
Yeah.
Has been amazing because I grew up acting. I did Lemonade Mouth, you know, and I also was a musician and I realized I'm a storyteller. I like building worlds. Yeah. And so to be able to have the opportunity to build a world and cast and also like write the music and have an album coming out inspired by the film, like all the things that I've grown up loving to do, I get to do all at once as a director. And so it really feels like I'm coming home and I finally found, oh my gosh, this is what I want to do forever. Like this, this is so cool. It. Like I want to make hopeful queer content. I want to direct films, direct TV shows, and then I want to write music for those projects. And I'm like, amazing. That's it.
How is the preparation process? Does it differ from like directing versus like writing an album or even acting? Like, is the process completely different? Is it one and the same? How does it feel for you?
It's so different.
Yeah.
I mean, also just as the creator and the director, it's like the process of just finding someone to finance the film, people believing in the project, believing in you. Like that was the first 7 years of the journey. Yeah. And then to be able to get on set, all of a sudden you have 50 plus people who are professionals in their individual line of work. Yeah. And then, you know, I don't think people understand, and honestly, I didn't really understand how involved a director is. Like the spoon that you see on screen, that was a decision. Yeah. Like the napkin. Like I'd be making so many decisions on set. Yeah. And people would be like, do you want this glass or this glass? Yeah. This and this. And it's just like, ba, 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 ba. Yeah. And also too, when you're making a movie this size, you've got 23 days, 23, 24 days. Yeah. And so a lot of the times you have like 5 or 10 minutes to get a shot.
Yeah, and every second counts.
Every second counts.
Every single second counts.
Rolling. And it's so wild. Like some of my most favorite scenes of the movie when like Colley's just like typing and like on her AIM and stuff like that are my favorite scenes. And she had like 10 minutes to do like 3 of those. And it was just so wild because you just, as an audience member, you don't get to see any of that. And you don't really know how intense that is. And that's what makes actors incredible because they are having to perform at such a high level with so much going on. Yeah. Yeah.
In such a condensed time frame and space.
So it's definitely different. Like when I'm writing an album, like, you are on your own time. Time isn't money to a degree.
Right.
You could be writing music and then scrap the whole thing and start over.
Yeah.
And what I learned about films is what makes them miracles is you have to make the best film possible with the time that you're given and the tools that you're given.
Totally.
And that is the challenge. And when you're doing an album,
Yeah.
you can start over as many times as you want.
That's so deep.
And so with the movies, you can't. And it's like, it is what it is.
Yeah.
And then you're trying to improve it or adjust with the time that you're given.
Yeah.
And it's just like a ticking clock of like when you turn it in.
That's so interesting to think about too. I feel like, well, I love that you talked about world building. I think that's so wonderful. Did you watch anything or find yourself consuming anything when you were like preparing to make this movie? Like anything that helped you build your own world, like in your own head? Or were you kind of just blank slate, I want to build from scratch?
I mean, I had 7 years to like really marinate on what the world was going to be.
Yeah.
When the movie actually got greenlit, I actually didn't consume art. I stayed very focused.
I get that.
And I was also similar to albums. Like a lot of times you'll listen to music for influence.
Yeah.
But then when you're actually writing the album, you're only focused on
you don't want
you're doing.
Outside influence.
Right. And so I think it's similar when you're preparing for the film because you're trying to build a world that you haven't seen before. And it's like, what does this look like? And again, what's so crazy is you also don't pick your location. I don't know if you know this, but like, I mean, I'm sure like Marvel movies they can, you know, but like for movies like mine, you know, you are kind of like assigned a location depending on tax credits and whatever. And so get this, I'm on this journey and I get a call and they're like, hey, we're going to shoot this movie in Kelowna, Canada. Have you heard of it? Have you heard of Kelowna?
I've not.
Yeah,
no.
Nobody's heard of Kelowna.
I do know a lot of people film in Canada though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's east of Vancouver and most people don't know about it. And I'm like, are you kidding me? My grandparents are buried there. And I grew up going to Kelowna, Canada.
Oh my God, what are the odds? The universe. It's so powerful.
Dude, I literally I was like, oh.
I got chills.
I was like, are you kidding? And I hadn't been there since pre-pandemic when my grandparents were alive. And they're also a big part of this journey has been connecting to my Japanese side. And it's my mom's side, which is my Japanese side.
Yeah.
And so I'm literally on this tiny rickety plane landing in Kelowna, Canada, on this small airport where my grandma and grandpa used to pick me up. We shot the movie like 2 streets down from my grandparents' house.
What the hell?
It was like out of everywhere in the movie set in Oregon, but like out of everywhere in the world for that to happen and to have like this homecoming. Yeah. It definitely, like people go, you know, timing is everything, trust the process.
Right.
And, you know, year after year, this movie was not getting made. It was so hard to like hold on to that light.
Right.
And so for that to happen, I was like, oh my God.
Oh my God, so spiritual. I was like, and that is
I was like, I'm not a religious person, but I'm starting God. Like I literally was like, oh my God.
That's the gayest thing about your movie. Is the spirituality of that. If you really think about it, only lesbian movie could be made that way.
Exactly. I have the lesbian like magic. My
lesbians are magic. That is true.
Looking
that is
out.
So true.
Looking out. Isn't that freaky?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that is crazy. I still have chills. Like low-key thinking about it, I still have chills. So I think that's so powerful. That's so incredible. Yeah. How was it in the casting process for your movie? Like being able to cast the 2 leads.
The coolest. It's so wild. And I mean, you've written a book too. And but like when you're like envisioning characters, it was so interesting to be, you know, prepping for this film and being like, there's a girl out there that is living and has no idea that she's going to be the lead of my film.
Which is so fun.
You know, and
about.
I'm like,
that's so
who is she? What does she look like? Where does she live?
Yeah.
And so it was such a beautiful experience. We had over 4,000 tapes come in. And Maya DaCosta, who plays the lead, Coley, she was actually the very first tape I watched.
Really?
Like I was in New York, I was doing work, and they were like, oh, we just got a bunch of tapes. Do you want to see it?
Yeah.
She's the first tape I watched.
That's cool.
And I watched
Again,
her.
spiritual.
Again.
Right, the touch, the feel.
I watched her, and there was a moment where she was doing this scene in Sonia's bedroom, the other lead, and she sits on the bed, and everyone's tape would end there, and she just let it roll for like 20 seconds, and she was just sitting in the space. And I like all of a sudden saw the whole movie around her, and I was just like, oh my gosh, she's going to be the one to beat. And so she ended up getting the role.
Very cool.
18, half Asian, from Canada. and is so just like authentic and real. Like she is Coley.
Yeah. How did it feel getting to cast Asian women specifically? Because I feel like it's so liberating and how beautiful to be able to cast people who look like you, especially people like us growing up. The media we've been fed and consumed, like hardly ever do they look like us.
I know.
So how did that feel for you?
It was so healing because she got to play a role that I dreamed of getting an opportunity. Like I dreamed of getting like an email saying like half Asian, queer lead, you know, like,
exactly
to the T.
Yeah.
And I never got it.
Yeah.
And so to be able to give that space and opportunity for someone who is very similar and authentic to my experience, and who also she really connected to the book. It just was so healing. I was like, oh my gosh, this is like what life's all about, is like being able to help people and create space and lift women up.
Yeah, and
like,
keep the door open.
So good.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's incredible. I'm writing right now. I'm in the process of writing fiction books.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, but I'm writing like fantasy romance kind of deal. But I'm basing it like the themes in it are like Polynesian, like mythological lore.
I've already bought it.
Right. I was literally, when I was writing, and as I was like writing it with, because I'm writing it with someone, and she's Black and she's like Jamaican, so we were talking a lot about characters, what they look like, that kind of thing. My goal is to get it made into something
100%.
eventually.
It will.
I was thinking, guess what, no whiteys. Not in my book. Nowhere to be seen, nowhere to be found, girl. Sorry. And if they are, I'm gonna kill them.
Oh my God.
I'm kidding.
I can't wait to read this book. I'm so excited.
I'm like, when I cast
sounds like a horror film.
Oh my God, when I cast everyone, I'm like, everybody's gonna look just like me. Everyone's gonna look like me, and I think it's a beautiful thing.
Well, I think that's the whole point. Is like it's like to know that I'm part of a club of 5% of women directors in the industry.
Hell yeah.
It takes so long for us to be able to just have the opportunity, let alone tell stories that have characters that represent us. And that's what's been so beautiful about this journey. Like, you know, the music video was just like a piece of the story. And then every evolution got me one step closer to my authentic truth, and having a half Asian lead that looked like me and reflected who I was. And that's been a journey for me as well, is embracing my my culture and my background. And I think it's been really cool that the fans have gotten to see that evolution as I've gotten closer to my authentic truth, and as I've gotten closer to my confidence. Like, I remember singing Girls Like Girls in 2015 for 15 people in Michigan, and there was no green room, and I'm like sitting in a minivan, like in the back. And I remember singing Girls Like Girls, and I'd be like shaky. I'd be like, girls like looking around, seeing like if there was any homophobic people. And to come 11 years later to be able to be on stage knowing that I've waved the rainbow flag to thousands and thousands of people, and I can sing that song with absolute confidence. I think that also kind of mirrors the journey of Girls Like Girls and the evolution from the song to the music video to the book, now the film.
Well, and I want to rewind to Girls Like Girls, like the music video and the track itself, like the inception of it. Like, why did it feel important to put it out at the time you did? Because you're right, at the time it was nowhere near where media is now, especially with the acceptance of gay people, and if you can even call it that at this point.
I mean, we're kind of back at the same
exactly so
same
it's like
place.
But art persists, right? And art is driven on the shoulders of gay people and and women in most often times. So like, how was that, putting it out at the time? Like, why did you feel it was important to put it out at that time?
I think anything important is kind of scary.
Right.
And it was very scary. I had finished my EP, This Side of Paradise, and last minute I decided to put Girls Like Girls on. And that was the first song I had co-written where I came out to the songwriters. And I remember Lily, my co-writer, was like, what is the thing that you're most scared of? And I like cried to her and was like, I'm gay. You know what I mean? And she was like, well, let's write a song about it. And I was like, I wish I was confident. I wish I could steal a girl. I wish I could do this. And so the song Girls Like Girls is actually really cocky. And I wasn't that at the time. And so it was almost like manifesting who I wish I was at that time.
Totally.
And then here I am now, very confident
Yeah.
about being a lesbian.
Hell yeah.
So
Period.
sometimes you have to like convince yourself that when you aren't that person yet.
Absolutely.
You know?
A fake it till you make it kind of deal.
Exactly.
And honestly, and you made it, girl. Period. Thank God.
I made it to the other side of the rainbow.
Thank God.
I'm here.
When my sister is obviously, as I said, a lesbian, but before she was like, I don't know, yeah, I think I'm a lesbian, even though the only serious relationship she ever had was a woman at the time. I think after a while, like a couple years ago, we were talking about it, and I told her, honestly, I think you are a lesbian, and I think you can't.
You diagnosed.
Yeah, I was like, I think you're a lesbian, and I think we should stop pretending. I think it's over for you. And then she like laughed, and she was like, yeah, you're right. Because I was like,
who am I kidding?
Yeah, I was like, there's only room for one straight annoying girl. I took that.
Right.
So unfortunately, you have to be a lesbian now. It's the law.
I love that for you.
Yeah, so I'm really happy that she is. Honestly, she's made me cooler. And that's how I feel about you. I feel that way about most lesbians. Honestly, like my friend Caleb describes lesbians as the purest of us all. Aww. Which I agree. I agree.
Caleb.
And I feel like lesbians are so obviously so removed from male validation for so long, and they're on that tip way sooner than many, many, many other people. So I feel like that's why I gravitate towards lesbians specifically.
That's the truth.
That's why I'm conquering Lesbian Mountain.
That's the whole truth.
Yeah.
We're already at the top.
We're at the top.
We're at the top,
That's
baby.
why I met you up here. That's why I was like, and I was just joking about this the other day with my friend, because I was telling them how, first of all, my gay friends forget I'm not gay quite often. And I know it's because I'm not annoying. So that I take it as a compliment. I really do. I take it as the highest.
Yeah.
But specifically with lesbians, I'm like, I've told my girlfriends who are like token straights, like that's me. I'm like, you should wear it as a badge of honor. Lesbians are notoriously picky. They are very picky on who they like and who they don't.
We have a small group.
Yes, they're very, very picky. And if they think you're funny and they think you're cool, take your chips and leave the casino.
I'm learning a lot about myself.
Yeah, I'm telling you. I and honestly, like, that's why I want to talk to you about that specifically, because I really do feel like you were one of the first people I saw consistently talking about how important it was to be authentically who you are. And I think it's a beautiful thing. And I think you being so young at the time that song and that music video came out, it makes you so incredibly courageous to me. And I think that's so powerful. The fact that it's had standing power for the song, I mean, is proof, obviously, that you're so brave and important. But I just have to give you your flowers for that moment. I think it's imperative.
Thank you so much.
Especially at the time.
Yeah, I mean, it was... When going back to what we were talking about, releasing the music video was really scary because no one raised their hand to premiere it. And that's when I knew I had something special, because nobody wanted to be a part of it.
They were all afraid of your genius.
They were just scared of the storyline, to be honest. And so that really shows the evolution, right? And I ended up releasing it a couple of days before same-sex marriage became legalized in the country. And so there was a lot of really interesting, and then it was like we were leading into the first Trump era. There was a lot going on during that time. Yeah. But, you know, the reason Girls Like Girls exists is because I needed that kind of music video. I needed to be able to watch something and see two girls falling in love and it making out, and like I needed that representation. And so I think as creatives and artists and people, we tend to try to take up the space that we wish we had represented growing up.
Totally. And I was lucky enough to see a screener of said. Oh,
you saw a movie?
Yes, I was lucky enough. Me that. I was lucky enough. And I'm not going to spoil anything. What? But I will say there are many parallels between said movie and music video for the fans. For all the fans who are excited, it's even better. Also, you have a little cameo. Love. Look at that.
Okay, you're making it bigger. I'm literally in the movie for
Well, I noticed.
1/2 second.
So clearly,
because that shoot was so crazy. I was like, wait, I have to be in it.
Like, you forgetting? I should probably be in
this. I was like, but yeah.
Okay, so I have seen it. I don't want to spoil anything.
Oh, wait, this makes it so much more fun.
Yeah,
now
but I do want to say, though, that I would love to know what you hope people take away from it. Like, what you hope people, after they watch the film, like, what do you hope they leave with, if anything?
Well, I definitely recommend seeing it in theaters, because I really hope that anyone that goes to see this movie in theaters feels the love and support from their community wherever they live, knowing that those people showed up. That's a safe space for them. But I hope people feel seen.
Yeah.
And I hope they feel seen by others or themselves, self-love, understood, and represented. I hope they feel powerful to chase their dreams and live their authentic truth. And I think that's what Girls Like Girls has been for me, is like, it's been a journey. I haven't always been accepting of myself. I haven't always felt like self-love and self-worth, and you see Coley's character going through that, and we have a lot of parallels. She's a fictional character, but like a lot of what she goes through is what I went through when I fell in love and was saying olive juice to my crush and all these things. And so I hope I hope it's just like a big hug and people feel like they have their cup full, you know, and they're able to chase their dreams, like to know that I survived 10 plus years of no's. And I got the yes. And now we're in theaters. Like, don't give up on your dreams. And like, it can feel absolutely impossible, and even like self-love can feel absolutely impossible. And so I hope it just represents that, to know that you can get to the other side. Like, I've found the love of my life. I'm engaged. Like, I'm chasing my dreams. Like, don't give up on yourself.
Especially now.
Yes, we need queer joy.
Yes, we need, exactly.
And that's what this film is about.
Absolutely.
It's like, we have so many wonderful films that cover other, subjects and like validates trauma, but like, we also just need some like lightheartedness and like queer joy.
There's just as much beauty as there is trauma.
Yes.
And like I've said this many times, a world without gay people is a world I do not want to live in. Oh my God,
and
can you imagine?
Fighting for our lives.
That's what I'm
here.
saying. And that's like, I think the most beautiful part is that it's, even when your music video and the track came out was at such a tumultuous time, like politically, and now your film's coming out at another tumultuous time, but it's imperative. Like, it's imperative that queer art persists and continues to be loved, supported, and made, even in the face of adversity, which is like, unfortunately, a hallmark of being queer anywhere in the world. But I just think it's so important that a movie like this comes out now.
Thank you.
And the coloring is also fantastic. I think it's so cute and summery.
You love the world.
I love that it matches the music video.
Very warm tones.
Yeah, very warm tones.
That's kind of my vibe. I like people to feel safe watching, like, plot lines that are kind of like quite tense, and you're on the edge of your seat, and I love feeling safe, honestly. And I feel like warm tones, even like if it's a cool night summer scene, it's still warm.
Absolutely.
So that was definitely a combo I had with all my HODs on set, is like this. It's in 2006, but we're not like shoving it down people's like throats. Like, it's like we're in 06, but it's also nostalgic. It's timeless, and I don't want it to be distracting to the story, because it's really about the two girls. Yeah,
absolutely. I think that's very evident, first off, but I am so excited for everybody to see it. I don't want to say too much anymore. I feel like I'm going to spoil it.
But I already said too much. We haven't even said anything at all.
It feels like we've said a lot, though. And even so, I will say, too, on a somewhat serious note, my sister has told me many times that the hardest person to come out to was herself. And that's kind of a theme I feel like in this movie, especially, was she's talked quite frequently with me at length about how like she was the hardest person to come out to, even if you do have an unfortunate coming out experience with someone else, like herself was the hardest person. And that's the theme 100% I felt
agree
throughout watching it.
I definitely feel like that was my journey as well. It's like you are your hardest critic, and you hold yourself back, and so you follow two characters, and the other character, Sonia, played by Myra Malloy, you're watching her struggle, and she's really holding herself back, even though there's so much societal pressures and kind of like almost an unspoken thing. Like, I grew up in Los Angeles. I had such a hard time being gay. Like, I knew I was a lesbian since I was like 6. And I grew up in LA. And so it just says so much about society, and like being able to read a children's book and seeing two moms. Like, there's so much lack of representation that we're slowly getting better at, but all of those little pieces play a role of the narrative of who you're supposed to be, even if you're surrounded by people that might be accepting yourself as the one that you have to break through. And you definitely see that with Coley and her journey.
Totally.
And navigating that with Sonia.
And I think there was no one better to tell the story than you. I'll be honest. No one better than to tell her story. Sure.
I was like, I have to tell this. I was like, if I can't tell this story, no one can, because this is so hard. It's so hard to get a movie made.
No,
like, it's
real.
just, you're just knocking on so many doors. And I'm just like, Focus Features has been amazing and so supportive. And again, like going back to the parallels of the music video, people not raising their hands to then being able to have the opportunity to be in theaters. So please go see it.
Yeah.
Because like all of our shows get canceled.
Right.
Like the Sapphics, we need representation.
No, for real.
We don't have as
and
many.
consistent representation, mind you.
Exactly.
I agree.
It shouldn't be every 10 years or we're like only getting one season of anything. It's
I agree.
So we have to show up for, you know, and show Hollywood that we exist and we're not just niche. We're mainstream.
Yeah. Hello. Are you
we're
kidding?
Everywhere. The gays are everywhere.
And you want the gays to support you. You need to make gay things.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes. Yes. Exactly.
Also, you did mention to pivot to Queer Joy. You did mention you're engaged. How is that?
I'm engaged.
Congratulations.
It's awesome.
How has it been for you?
It's so cool. I get why, you know, when people get engaged or they get married, they're like always posting photos, which are borderline annoying.
Oh my God, I know.
Like,
I got it.
I never understood it, but now I do.
I get it
you
too.
Just like get obsessed with each other. And you're just like, oh my God, this is so cool that we're getting to do this like societal traditional norm that we don't even really like
care about
or like align with. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I agree.
We never like, it was never like we have to get married, but there was a moment where I was like, I want a ring on my finger. And I want to like get to do the things that other people get to do.
That's exactly how I felt too.
And I want us to like make it our own and like do it the way we want to do it. And so it was so cool to get to propose to her and have her propose to me. She surprised me in Japan and like,
oh my gosh,
I love Japan. Obviously, it's like my dream. And yeah, it's just been a really cool, beautiful season.
Oh my gosh. How's wedding planning been going for you?
It's been non-existent currently.
That's how I was. When did you get engaged?
Well, I proposed to her in July and then she proposed to me in December. So I would say July.
Love. Yeah. Okay, T. I've been engaged for 2 years. My wedding's coming up this year.
Oh my gosh, exciting.
Yeah, so I get it. Like I was like, I'm cool to chill here. We
love being engaged. I also have like the movie coming out.
Yes.
So it's like once I get through Girls Like Girls Universe, then we'll start.
That's good. Chill being engaged.
Yeah, we'll start having convos, but we're not in a rush. And
that's how I felt
I just love the engagement season.
It's fun.
So fun.
It's so fun. It's always like this old thing.
Oh wait, let me see your ring. I haven't seen it.
Wait, hold on. Let me see. Princess cut.
Same cut.
Okay, T. Look at us.
Wait, but it's slightly different. But they're both squares, but mine's on the side.
Oh, T. It's like a trois mois. Is it kind of like?
It's called an Asher cut, east-west.
T. That's beautiful.
That's beautiful.
Good. Thank you.
Wow, we're twinsies.
Look at us.
Literally.
Oh my gosh, can you believe a man picked this out?
He did an incredible
Can you believe that?
job.
I know. So
that's a good find.
Sometimes I know, especially with
only women can do that.
That's what I agree. There are so many things that I know women can do.
You found a good one.
Yeah, for real. Honestly, yeah, I did. Because when I got engaged, a lot of people were like, oh, you picked such a beautiful ring. I think it's because I wouldn't be surprised that most women are like, this is the exact ring I want.
Right.
I didn't look at anything. I didn't look at cuts.
That's fun.
I just knew like the year because we'd been together for 7 years and then we got engaged.
Oh my God, same.
No way. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
I'm going to pull up my face. Yeah.
I'm freaked.
If I dye my hair blonde, you better watch out.
Yeah, I'm freaked out.
I'm coming
Drew's
for your
coming
gig.
for me. Drew's like, I'm Hayley Kiyoko.
Yeah. I'm going to adopt a real you kind of thing going on.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
congrats. I'm so excited for you.
Thank you. Look at us, year 7. Look at us. But I was never in a rush, just like you.
Yeah.
I felt the same way especially about, I feel like most marriage, anything is within white organized religion.
It's just so traditional. I'm just
I know. That's how I felt too. So even our wedding is super non-traditional in the way that we're doing almost everything because I just don't want any of I just want to get married. And I feel like you feel that way too. Like I'm very excited to get married and I want to do the dress and I want to do the ceremony and all that. But there's many things I cut because I was like, nah, don't need it.
Yeah, well, and I think the perspective that when you find your person and your partner and you're starting to build a life, you realize you're like, oh my gosh, every single generation, every single person has been trying to build the life that they wanted to build, whether it was big or small, whether they ended up staying exactly the way their parents were or branched off. Yeah, it's like you're always trying to make it your own. Yeah, and it just goes back to constantly trying to just evolve as people.
Yeah, I agree. Because even at the beginning of planning, like when we were like thinking about the wedding as a concept, I was like, I guess I'll do like a semi-big wedding.
Yeah, like what do I want?
Yeah, and I was thinking about inviting people, and then I was thinking about seating people, and I was like, that makes me want to die. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. So I like completely changed my entire wedding because I was like, no one talks about how embarrassing it is to get married in front of people.
Oh yeah, I mean, I've never done it, so I have no idea.
Me either. So that's why. But I'm just the thought of like telling him my innermost feelings and like my uncle's right there.
Yeah, right. Totally. Yeah, that actually is quite weird.
So I was like, we're doing private vows. We're gonna do private.
Well, that's why you want to be close with everyone that's in the space.
Exactly.
The goal is that you don't have weird uncle.
Exactly. Just watching.
Second row.
Yeah, just kind of just hanging out there.
Totally.
They don't need to be there. But I'm so happy for y'all.
I'm happy for you too.
I hope you enjoy your engagement season.
Thank
it's
you.
the best.
Thank you.
No rush. No need.
We're happy. We're cruising.
Oh, I'm so excited for you. Yeah. Anything else fun or exciting before I get into your fun facts that you want to talk about? Outside of your glorious movie.
What are my fun facts? Yeah, no, I just like Becca's the absolute best. And again, I think it goes back to the Girls Like Girls journey is like I grew up never believing that I could find someone and have a healthy relationship and feel so loved and like seen and supported. And it's really, really special that I get to go into this Girls Like Girls era as a director, my directorial debut with an amazing partner.
I know.
Too. Like that's like just like the sugar on top, which I didn't even expect that would happen. And
for real.
And it's really beautiful to get to share.
I love that.
Yeah.
You're so amazing and so
Thank
cool.
you.
I can't stand it. It's honestly
you
unfair.
too.
Okay, I do. I'm gonna pivot.
We're obsessed with each other.
Yes, obviously because we're twins. We're literally in the same womb.
Duh.
Look at us. Okay, I do have some fun facts about you.
Oh my gosh.
We do have just.
What did you Wikipedia? I'm upset.
I know. Huh?
Well, I'm already upset.
You can tell me if they're fun.
Okay.
So
I'll
you'll
tell
let
you
me
if
know.
They're factual.
Okay. Okay. So this first one says, as a kid, you got scouted by Nickelodeon at an ice rink.
I did.
Ooh.
So
that was my dream as a kid, to just be discovered.
I lived your dream.
Yeah.
So my mom's a very successful ice skating choreographer.
Okay, T.
And so my childhood was very unique. I grew up in an ice rink all the time.
Very cool.
And so my mom was working and I was just ice skating. And they were like, we need an Asian girl to ice skate in this commercial.
And they thought you were the cutest thing in the world, I bet.
Yeah, I wasn't a great skater at all.
Really?
But
even though your mom was an ice
Well, like I can probably do more than average. Like I definitely was like when I was in high school and I'd like try to like ask a girl out but not ask her out. I'd be like, do you want to go to the ice rink? Like during the holiday times when they had those patches of square ice with terrible ice skating rentals where you could barely skate. But like I could like do moves and I'd like
show off.
I'd be like, oh, I have my ice skates in the car and I'd like pull out my white skates, like no game. Like thank God Becca
I know how to skate.
Thank God Becca made a move on me because I had no game whatsoever. I'm like, these girls are gonna love my white ice skates.
Yeah. You're like, I'm just gonna go show off at the ice rink.
Yeah, but now ice skating's cool. I mean, look at Alyssa. We're on track.
I'm honestly not a very good ice skater at all, but
we'll go ice skating on our next podcast.
Yeah, that's true. We'll live teach me some tips.
Yeah.
Okay. This says when you were 5, you were in an ad advertising the internet itself.
Yes.
Is that true?
Yes.
That is dating you a little bit.
It literally the magazine. I'm just smiling, and it's like. The internet is awesome, or so it was like promoting using the internet. So like
and now
similar
we have AI,
to now
so
we have
that's
AI.
Your fault.
It's all my fault.
That's all on you, Hayley.
It's
you and
me.
that damn ad.
This is something I carry.
The weight of AI. It's on your shoulders.
Damn ad. I'm just like smiling like this. No idea what I'm promoting.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't
even think I got paid either. I think that was just for free. Yeah.
Damn, you should hit up Steve Jobs. It's his fault.
Yeah.
Honestly, were you doing a lot of commercial stuff as a child?
I mean, those were literally the 2 things I did under the age of 17. And then my first like acting role, I was 17. People think I was like a child actor, but I actually just look really young. So like when I was on Wizards, I was 19.
No way.
Yeah.
How was Wizards? How was that set?
It was cool. I had no idea that it was like a successful show. So I just was like, and I had like my spiky hair.
Also, they made you gay in that show, low-key.
Well, I just was naturally gay.
No, I mean
I was,
like the characters.
Gayness.
Yeah, I guess.
But I didn't know because it was just natural for me. So I was like, oh. But apparently I was like giving off the gay to Selena. But I didn't know. And I just was like thought I was acting.
I've seen quite a few edits of like your character on Wizards.
It's amazing what editing can do on TikTok.
Right, but they cut all the scenes and basically they were like they should have written.
Was it giving?
It was giving. Yeah, it was giving. You were risen her up bad, like in that show.
I was just slowly being an activist by like oozing my gayness.
That's your gay agenda.
All over TV shows and movies.
You were just leaving it everywhere.
Just traces. Little speckles everywhere.
Like sprinkles of gay.
You follow the trail of breadcrumbs to the rainbow.
How was it like acting on sitcoms like that? Was that like weird or crazy, or was it just another job too?
It was just cool. I think for me, I didn't know I wanted to be a director at the time, but I wanted to be a musician and I wanted to be a pop star. Ooh, so I just was doing everything I could to have experiences and opportunities. And so acting ended up being opportunities, and a lot of the acting, like Lemonade Mouth, I played a guitarist. Like there was a lot of like music
involved
influence going on. And so I was just excited to like be a part. I was just like, oh, this is cool. There's cameras everywhere, and
I think that's an awesome way of looking at it.
10 years plus, I was like, oh my gosh, the Wizard, that was a big show. Like I literally, because none of my friends were, at the time, like no one knew. And then later they're like, oh, you're on Wizard. I was like, oh, people watch that. That's cool. Same with Lemonade Mouth. It's really interesting. It was like not deemed a success at all.
But it was like a cult classic, kind of like Jennifer's Body.
Yes,
Just like
the only other Girls Like Girls movie out there.
A movie that was not appreciated at its time, but it was later, as it should be.
We're starving. Yeah, the Sapphics are starving.
For real, honestly. Like, I loved that movie too.
Feed us.
Okay, this next one says that you were 1/5 of a pop girl group that formed in 2007 called the Stunners, who opened for Justin Bieber.
Yes.
Whoa. Yeah. Your lore goes crazy.
I'm all over the place.
Yeah, you were a man of many hats. I was like so many things.
The cool chick in the girl group who sang the bridges, but I was like the gay one. But like in the closet. But that's also too, like when I was in that girl group, which was very short-lived. Yeah. I got to experience, again, I was like, I want to be a musician. What is that like? And then getting to tour and also experience the negative sides of the male gaze and like having to perform for these old men at these labels and like you're 16, like it's weird.
Yeah, creepy.
So
weird.
It was good because that kind of ended, and then I was able to chase my dreams and be like, okay, this is what I don't want to do, and this is like the environment I don't want to be a part of.
I'm like obsessed with your attitude towards it. It's very like, I wanted to try it, so I did. I didn't like it. I fuck with that. Yeah, I like that you're just kind of like, yeah, that was cool.
Yeah,
I love that idea, that attitude.
I mean, Justin was, that was his like, huge, I think it was like never say never era. Yeah, like, so like that was cool. It was cool.
That's how I feel about most things. You know, in this industry especially, that's how I feel about most things, and I think it's important. Honestly,
I learned how to dance in high heels.
Yeah.
I don't anymore. I wear sneakers.
I don't need that skill anymore.
I've got
thank
flat
God.
Feet, but getting heels for
I love
life.
how you're so beautiful and talented that you're kind of just joining anything, and then you're like, yeah, I don't like that. Dropping that onto the next.
I think you're just trying.
I love that.
And it's like, how do you become who you are and who you want to become?
Yeah, like, what does that look like?
What does that look like? How do you do that? How do you get on TV? How do you have an audience? Like I remember watching NSYNC and I was like, I want to be them. How do you have girls screaming at you and like dance and sing with like a little mic? Like how do you do that?
Yeah,
so you're just trying stuff.
Watching boys and going, now I need to get into that.
That's what I'm trying to get into. Literally.
Yeah, I'm obsessed. What's your sign?
I'm an Aries.
Oh, too. Love that. I love Aries women.
Libra rising and Sagittarius moon.
Oh, T. Okay, I'm Virgo sun.
Oh, fun.
Cancer moon, Sagittarius rising.
Okay. Oh.
Look at us.
We got some Sag. Yeah.
Fire in the big three.
We're balanced.
One of my best friends from college was an Aries, and I say all the time, like, I would have never had fun without her because she does everything fun, anything. Yeah. She's down to try anything. Yeah. And she would have died without me. So I think it's a win-win.
Okay, wow. Yeah, so do you want to hold hands?
Yes, there we go. Connecting again. Okay, this next one says, in an interview in 2018, you told Diva magazine that you, quote, have a serious obsession with tuna melts. Is that still true?
I love tuna melts. Man, the internet really has all the information.
Love a tuna melt. What's your favorite tuna melt you've ever had?
Thanks so much for asking. I just had one of my favorite tuna melts. It's at Apple Pan, and it's rye bread with tuna. But I love just a classic tuna, like a little bit of relish, or maybe a little bit of celery. Don't go crazy. Don't be adding parsley, dill. Like, we just want basic with some cheese.
They're soiling the ancient text.
Cut in a triangle, slant. I will eat a tuna melt with anyone. I love tuna. Like, there's like, when I go on tour, like people would be like, Hayley, go outside. Because I like am eating. I was like, I'm like the tuna girl. Like, even like at school, like I would open up my thing and I'd have my tuna sandwich, but it'd be stinky. So I'd have to like eat it in the corner.
Yeah, because everyone had something to say about it stinking.
Yeah.
You're representing people in more ways than one then.
Yeah,
Even stinky food eaters.
Yes, I am.
You're like, I'm doing it for us.
Listen, you have one life to live. Like, eat the food that you want. Like,
don't listen to outside commentary on your food. Honestly, and have you ever had Ike's, like the sandwich shop?
I've heard of it. I haven't been.
They have a tuna melt.
Is it good?
It goes crazy.
Interesting. I might be going there today.
Fucking insane. When I think about it, my mouth waters like a dog.
See,
I feel like a pit bull.
I love making art, but the thing I love also is food. I love eating food. Like, my dream is to just eat food 24/7 all the time.
Have to.
It makes me feel electric.
You enter a flow state when you have a good tuna melt.
I'm not kidding. My friends, they'll say she is in her flow state, and I'm just like, oh my god, that food was so good.
Joking.
Yeah, literally.
I'm glad to see the tuna melt thing has still held up over the years.
It's good to have passions.
Yeah, I think so.
Side quests.
Okay, last fun fact is that you were class president in middle school.
I was.
Is that true?
I was.
Did you take that title seriously?
Girl, I was campaigning so hard.
Right.
I was the student council girl.
Were
and
you?
I was in the closet, but I had spiky flared hair and I wore a vintage blazer, plaid blazer, and I had a boyfriend who gave me a vintage brooch. I'm painting the picture. So I am in the closet wearing a blazer with a vintage brooch
from your boyfriend.
My boyfriend, who is probably also gay.
Your lavender marriage.
Yeah, my lavender marriage in middle school, campaigning for ASB president.
Right.
And I won.
So go ahead and jot that down.
And I'm such an emotional hoarder that I still have that blazer.
The plaid blazer, that's crazy.
It doesn't fit, obviously.
Yeah, but but this is what I won the presidency in.
Yes.
Have to keep.
So I have to keep it.
And I will say this, and maybe it's coincidence, maybe not, but all of my gay friends, all of them were involved in student council in some regard.
We know how to organize.
Yeah,
we have to. It's fight or flight. We be organizing for our rights, our safety. We've been organizing since we were 6 years old.
Shit, that's all you know.
Yeah, that's all we know. It's our flow state.
Organizing and crowdfunding. Yeah. That's all you guys know.
Yeah.
Honestly, they're good at it.
Yeah.
Period. Well, those are all the fun facts I have for you. Would you deem them to be fun?
They were fun and they were facts.
There you go. Period. Everyone, give it up for the fun facts.
They were fun facts.
Thanks, guys. Thanks, Amanda. Okay, just to kind of close us out, I do... First off, want to give you flowers one more time. I really do genuinely believe that you are imperative to the space. And I think that you have been so brave and so courageous for so long. The fact that your art persists is not surprising because it's beautiful and amazing, but more specifically, your consistency with it has been inspiring. And I really do think, like, genuinely, I thank you from the bottom of my heart for opening my sister's third eye to be a lesbian. Thank God. But also for a lot of people, I'm sure, you have been just paramount in their self-discovery, and I think you are so amazing and important. And the fact that you're AAPI alongside me is another reason I love you. It adds to the totality of why I think you're so amazing. But
I'm feeling quite loved, Drew.
I just have to tell you that first. But
it means a lot because, like, and I mean, you're in this industry and space, but we're so hard on ourselves.
Right.
And it's just like you're just doing everything you can. Yeah. And it feels like sometimes you're just like swimming against a current.
Yeah, totally.
And you're just like, when does this get easy? And I don't know if it ever gets easy.
I don't think
but
so. But
I'm grateful to have been swimming against the current for 10 plus years.
Right.
And I have been around for a long time. Yes. And so it's been exciting to have this movie kind of start a new generation and a new cycle and chapter. And well, I don't know if we talked about it, but I also have an album coming out that was inspired by the film. And like, I think when I did this movie, I just was like, I gotta give it everything I got. We're gonna direct the movie. We're gonna co-write it, and we're gonna do an album. And we have all these amazing queer artists on the album, which I think is either out now or might be out in a couple of weeks, depending on when this comes out. It'll be out in a couple of weeks. But that my goal for that too is like people who may not have access to the film, or you know, my international fans are able to at least listen to the album and getting to experience it.
Absolutely.
But yeah, I really appreciate it. It's been a really hard journey. I've learned a lot, but I'm just really proud to still be existing and to still be putting out some queer content and joy. And I'm so grateful for the fans sticking with me and hopefully, you know, exploring new fans in a new era. I'm excited to maybe thrive as opposed to feel like I'm, you know, swimming for my life.
No, I know. For real. And that's why I think it's so important to tell you how amazing I think you are, because I do think sometimes when you do it the right way and you do it the authentic way, sometimes it takes longer.
Way. I know, it's so hard.
It takes a lot longer.
Like, why am I going the longest route possible?
And no, and then it sometimes I feel like feels like almost like Sherpas when white people want to go up Mount Everest.
Right.
No one ever credits Sherpas for having made that trek hundreds of thousands of times
100%.
To the top, but they are transporting white people up there.
Right.
And sometimes it takes a while to get the recognition, but it's worth it. And that's where I think you're at
I'm
right
the Sherpa?
now. Yeah, I'm a Sherpa too. Just so we're clear.
We're the Sherpas on the mountain.
Unfortunately, yes.
But
we
guess
are
what?
on the mountain.
We're on the mountain and we get to the top.
Exactly. And we survive and come right back down and help people up. And I
then
think
we do it again.
Yeah, and I think that's far more important.
I feel very seen.
Yeah.
I've been Sherping.
Sherpa-ing.
Is that a word?
I've been Sherpa-ing too, girl. Yeah. And I think that's why you stand the test of time is my point. Like, I really do believe that, because it's authentic and it's true to you and it's meant to happen in the right way and the way it's supposed to happen. And I'm just so happy for you. And I think this is such an important film and the album, as well as your directorial debut. So my last question for you is any advice you may have for any aspiring queer artists in whatever medium that they so choose, because you do it all. But if you had any advice for them and they're worried about that current, like, you know, kind of pushing against them, what would you say to them?
I think my biggest lesson or epiphany on this whole journey is I took the long way to get to myself.
Right.
And so I would say, like, my advice to any artist or someone who's, you know, pursuing their dreams is to don't take the long way. Just like be yourself from day one. And that it's such an easy thing to say, and it's such a hard thing to actually apply and do. Totally. But that is truly my, you know, encouragement, because even like this album, I went back to what I used to do. I had unfinished songs that I'd written when I was like 16 or 17. And I finished them for this album. And I'm like, why wasn't I doing that from the beginning? Like, why did I go all the way around to try everything I wasn't to come back to who I really am? And so that would be my biggest challenge for you guys, is to just don't take the long way around that. Just start as you and embrace that, because that's your biggest power, your superpower. I mean, looking at like my career started when I was truthful and authentic to who I was.
Absolutely.
And here I am finding my purpose. And had I never done that or continued to hide or lie to myself, I would have a very different life.
Yeah. And thankfully now you're in the perfect place at the perfect time, and you're engaged. Oh my God.
On top of that.
wins all around. Well, thank you so much for coming on the show.
You're amazing.
I fucking love you. I think you're amazing.
I fucking love you too,
I think
Drew.
you're incredible. And yes, another win on Lesbian Mountain. You guys are welcome for that. So for those, I don't know, the two straight people that watch me and don't know where to find you, where can everybody find you?
Oh, just Hayley Kiyoko, anything. But you can see me in theaters June 19th.
Yes, you absolutely can. Girls Like Girls. Very exciting. And
I'll be sitting in every single screening with popcorn.
Don't worry. She'll be at every single one.
Row J11.
Okay. Thank you all so much for tuning into this episode of The Comment Section. Thank you so much to my amazing guest, Hayley Kiyoko. Don't forget, new episodes of The Comment Section drop every Wednesday. Thank you so much to my amazing guest, Hayley. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you next week. Bye.